Hey everyone, NDSean45 coming at you. Now first off, I apologize for the lack of consistency in my videos lately. It's a long story, but I've had some things come up that I've had to tend to first that are much more important. So I haven't been able to do my regular routine on here, like, the pregame during the week and the postgame after. It just hasn't worked out that way. It sucks, but it is what it is. So I apologize for that. But anyway, as far as the Navy game today goes, I'm pissed off and disappointed, yes, but I'm not really that angry. Mainly because I'm not really surprised. Today's game was just the epitome of what this season has been, and that was pretty much screwed from the start. I mean, so I'm not really surprised that we crapped the bed today. I'm really not. It was embarrassing, don't get me wrong. It really was. But there's no point in ranting about it because the season's already lost. The only thing we're really playing for right now is potentially a bowl bid, but we gotta win out for that to even be a possibility. And the only real positive, to be honest with you guys, is to just get the young guys on the team some playing experience and, have something to build off of going into next season, going into spring practice. But with this game in particular today, put it this way, people, I'm not going to be jumping on any fire Brian Kelly bandwagon or starting one myself. I'm not. But it is getting really hard to defend him. I mean, that's the God's honest truth. It is getting really hard to defend him because a lot of that game today was lost by coaching. Now, yes, don't get me wrong. It wasn't just the coaching. I mean, we had some dumb penalties in that game today. Like 2 times we have 12 men on the field. One of them was on the chance when we finally forced Navy to punt. And that screwed us because the very next play, of course they go for it and get the first down and keep the drive going. Ends up going for a touchdown. But, I told people leading up to this game that if our offense wasn't on, then we were going to lose. And this is what pisses me off about this game. I mean, Brian Kelly knows what to expect out of Navy. He knows it. He knows it's going to be an option offense. He knows they're going to run 99% of the time they're going to run. He knows that their offensive line is going to be doing a lot of chop blocking or, going for the legs. He knows there's going to be some trickery. He knows there's going to be a special scheme that Navy uses just for Notre Dame. He knows they're going to eat up a lot of clock and so on and so forth. And every time that we play this game, even the games that we've won against Navy in the past, in recent memory, we never seem to be prepared for it. So I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, am I surprised this game went the way it did today? Not really. I mean, I had a feeling that with the way our defense is, that they were going to struggle against the option. But also in addition to the play calling and the decisions, at the end of the game, why go for the field goal? Go for it. You know what's going to happen on the ensuing drive. I mean, I can understand wanting to give your defense some confidence and all that, but they also need to rest too. So that's really all there is to say. This game was embarrassing, but not surprising, at least in my opinion. So that sums it up. But anyway, a couple other things I want to address in this video, because I pretty much covered all there is to cover about the Navy game. But in regards to a couple comments I received, and these were from trolls, some guys who commented on my Cubs video that I uploaded earlier today. And you see, I actually filmed that video a couple nights ago, the night when the Cubs won the World Series. But just for the record, people, when I get pissed, or I make a video talking about how pissed off I am at one of my teams, that doesn't mean that I'm going to quit cheering for them or turn my backs on them. You can be pissed at your team and still love them. Just because you call them out for not playing well doesn't mean that you hate them or you're going to quit on them. But of course, it's probably silly that I'm even addressing this because a couple of the comments I received were from complete idiots who just are stirring the crap on YouTube, as a lot of trolls normally do. But I just want to clarify that for the record to anyone else who might be wondering. Just because you're pissed at your team doesn't mean you hate them or you're going to quit on them. And also something else, guys, and I had heard about this from a friend of mine who sent me the link to this, but, and I'm pretty sure I've addressed this already, but just for those of you who don't know, the reason that I'm filming videos in my car this season, very simple. My laptop took a crap on me. I have to get a new one. And at this point in time, I can't afford to get a new one. So I've had to resort to filming videos on my phone here. And the reason I shoot the videos in my car is because I'm not going to spend, 7-8 minutes filming a video back home in my den, back at the house in my den, holding the phone up for 7-8 minutes at a time. It wears your wrists out. At least here in the car, I'm able to rest my wrists on the steering wheel. Okay, so that's anyway. That's why I started filming videos in my car this season. I mean, once I get a laptop or a new one and I can start using my webcam again, I will do that. But anyway, in regards to this link that my buddy sent me, go figure it was from a known message board out there, and I just read the first comment. But the comment was along the lines of, and this was actually from a post back in September, but my buddy just happened to notice it and he sent it to me, and I'm just finding out about it now. But the whole post was about, does ND Sean 45 live with his parents? Why is he filming in his car? Is he hiding from his parents? I mean, for crying out loud, people, I've been on here for 7 years. Can't anybody think of something different than the typical mom and dad's house or mom and dad's basement stereotype crap? It gets so freaking old. Okay, you see this, people? This is where I would normally be filming. Back here at home in my den with the Notre Dame stuff in the background. But like I said, since I don't have a working laptop, I can't use the webcam to film. Now, I do have a desktop in the other room here, but I don't have a Notre Dame setup behind it. And obviously, if I'm going to do a Notre Dame video, I'm going to want to have a Notre Dame setup behind me. But right now, that's not the case, and that's why I've been filming videos in my car lately. So no, I do not live with my parents. I live on my own, in my own home. So all these stupid YouTube stereotypes have to stop. I mean, come on. If you're going to insult me, at least think of something better than an overused stereotype. So, but look, that's all I have to say, people. I'm not going to start rambling about that. So with that said, guys, this is ND Sean 45 signing off. I'll catch you guys later. God bless. And even though it's not a great season, go Irish.